I was there for the dawn and the birth of the video game console. So I was very familiar with Sonic, and I know that at the time it was like a Sega versus Nintendo thing, and Mario versus Sonic, and so yeah, I spent a long time playing the game, and then my kids, another generation, spent many hours playing the game. I'm not as familiar with it as some, but definitely knew the character and definitely had some, you know, some good amount of hours playing Sonic when I was younger. And it's a testament to its to the character and the game, and I think it's going to go down in history as one of the greatest video games ever created, and how long it's been around and how popular it's been for so long. So it's cool to see it finally make its way to the big screen. I think the story we're telling is a really cool one because it takes this iconic video game character and puts him into a real world, puts him here on Earth with us. And there's elements of Superman in there. There's you know, this not an outcast, but this character who is in an alien land to him. This alien who's in an alien land, who is curious about humanity, curious about people and their lifestyles that they lead, but feels like he has a secret, or feels that this world is, you know, or he's too much for this world, or he has to kind of be invisible, you know, to them, because it would be too much for them. There's a really nice element of, you know, this superhero, I guess, if you will, living in the shadows, observing in a very kind of pure and sweet way, and innocent way. And in the audience getting to watch Sonic feel like he's growing ties with these people, and there's relationships forming that aren't necessarily reciprocal. So there's a real childlike innocence to Sonic in this movie, and it's fun to watch him observe the townspeople. Yeah, I think Tom is, at his core, a very good guy. He does the right thing, and he believes he's got a good sort of sweet moral code, and he's got a great relationship with his wife. He lives in a really small town, and I think there's a curiosity that lies within him that takes him outside of Green Hills in his mind and in his endeavors. He has a great affection and love for the people of the town that he protects, the people that he helps get their trucks stuck out of the mud and, you know, cleaning out their gutters. You know, he's a cop. He's a small town cop who wants more. He wants to mean more. He wants to challenge himself more. And while it's sort of bittersweet, the idea of having to leave this small town and his family for so long, you know, it's something he feels like he has to do, to, you know, do a little soul searching and find out who he really is. Sonic comes along, and Tom is, you know, in the middle of this point in his life where he's looking for meaning and purpose and someone to really help, and a life to save. And yes, he's like this little blue alien hedgehog, so it takes him a second to kind of get his mind wrapped around that. But there's something about Sonic that he feels like he has to take care of him. I think you start to see Tom fulfilling his destiny, or whatever his goal was he wanted to achieve, kind of involuntarily and by accident. That this little blue creature kind of comes into his life and gives him purpose. He's definitely one of those guys who will come in and you know, destroy it first and then learn about it later. So he's got his own sort of maniacal goals, and the main one being to find this alien and capture it and either destroy it or hold it prisoner and learn about it. But I think he wants to pull the trigger first and then ask questions later. So there's a real sense of peril, there's a real sense of dread that he carries with it. But there's a delicious badness to him that's kind of fun. It really makes it fun to watch. And But yeah, he's out to find Sonic and take him down at whatever cost. I know you're supposed to say in these things that working with this person is like a dream and that's your hero. He really is one of the actors that I looked up to the most growing up in this business, and even before that, his stand-up. He's a hero of mine, and the one saying that he has. They say don't meet your heroes, and this one, like, no, I'm glad I got to meet my hero. It is a joy to be on the receiving end of all of Jim's antics, all his the performance stuff that he comes up with on set. To be looking at him in the eye when he's shouting at you, spitting in your face, 10 different lines, 10 different ways, and throwing himself on the floor. It's vintage Jim Carrey, and it's such a joy to watch.